Well, it was a productive day, not a profitable one, but definitely productive. I got the boards for my van ceiling cut down to 1/2 inch, and I cut the shiplap grooves into them, and I got started working on the stain, and I drilled all of the holes for the ceiling boards so that they're ready to go, ready to stain. But man, it just is so hard because it's like 8 o'clock. And here I am just now sitting down to kind of try to scrap something together for YouTube. And this is like what I was getting at with my last video. For anyone who hasn't done a van build, maybe people who have too, this is like the hardest part of van life is the beginning and just trying to do two things at once constantly. It's just like having two full-time jobs, and you're not only exhausted, but there's only so much time in the day. And if you work on YouTube, you make money, or your whatever your main job is, but then your van build just sits there. And most people who are doing van life are doing it for some kind of urgent reason, like something needs to change desperately in their life, which is the case for me. I was just living at my mom's house for so long and just feeling stuck and not having my own place. And so, like, especially now getting towards the end of the year where I just have to get at least the draft of the van done. But then you start working on the van build and you have no time left over to YouTube, and then your bank account starts to go down. And this is like the cycle that I've been trapped in this whole year. And so I'm really hoping that I can get enough money, enough time to finish the van by the end of the year. I just need the bookcase, the ceiling, and the storage compartments up top so that I have some place to put all my stuff, and then things will be good. So anyways, I think I'm going to do one of these little updates every day because we're like at the finish line, and it'll be so cool to just be able to like chill and, focus on YouTube, maybe do some writing and stuff like that. And just because for 2 years, I've had no time to relax, and I've just been in like a state of chronic stress. So like we're almost there. Like, thank you for hanging on like with this channel as things have gotten like really rough and rocky. It's sort of like I described this in my van plan video, but it's like I'm trying to make a spaceship and then launch the spaceship to like get out of the gravity of planet depression or poverty, or whatever you want to call it. And right now I'm in the stage of like I'm in the rocket ship and I'm going up through the atmosphere. I'm in that like final point where like everything's shaking, and it's like you don't know whether the ship is going to explode or whether it's going to break through the atmosphere and get out into orbit. And orbit is like where things get easier, where like life starts to flow, where you aren't overwhelmed by problems every single day. So like that's been the goal really since I started this channel, is to get to that point. So it feels really good to be almost there, and there's still like some major roadblocks to get over, but I think that we'll get over them. And yeah, I'll try to see you tomorrow. Peace.